Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Raynah Rey, and I'm joined by Dena Ladd and Abby Cohen this time, co-founder of Sparo Labs. We're going to get to that in 1 minute. But before we do, you know, the reason Abby's here and why Dr. Wolff was here a minute ago is because of your conference that's coming up. So let's tell our viewers about your conference one more time. And not only will they meet wonderful women like Dr. Wolff and Abby, you've got some great speakers. So talk about that.
So the Women in Science and Entrepreneurship Conference is being hosted by the Missouri Cures Education Foundation on October 23rd from 8 to 5. You do have to register. Go to MissouriCures.org or call 314-993-1900. I have a keynote speaker that's going to kick off the conference, Dr. Doris Taylor from the Texas Heart Institute, and she's building a human heart. She is absolutely amazing. And then we have 4 panels. Dr. Wolff will be on following your passion and starting a business, and Abby is on thinking strategically about your career. We have a collaborative research panel, and we also have an innovation panel. And all of the women on the panel are from St. Louis or Columbia or Kansas City, but most of them are from St. Louis. So it's a great opportunity to hear some amazing women speak, to network. We have a cocktail networking reception from 4 to 5. So I hope a lot of people can come out and join us on that day, October 23rd.
Great, and see amazing women like Abby. So Abby, what's your story?
Sure. So I co-founded a company called Sparo Labs. We're developing a product for asthma patients. I started it with another student while I was at Washington University in St. Louis studying biomedical engineering. And we saw that asthma was really this huge and growing problem, not only in St. Louis, but across the world. And so we're developing a product for patients to better manage their condition on a day-to-day basis.
And you were saying earlier, I get the joy of talking to them a little bit before you get to talk to them, but you were saying that people who have diabetes can monitor all day long what's going on with their condition, but people who have asthma didn't have that opportunity, and that's what drove you to do what you've done.
Exactly. So, like you said, people with diabetes, they can see declines in their glucose levels, take insulin or eat something so that they don't go into a diabetic coma or have a really big problem. But for asthma, many times they're just waiting. A lot of patients just wait till they feel symptoms, have an asthma attack, and then they react. And so we're developing a product called Wing. It's a small pocket-sized device that plugs into the headphone jack of your smartphone, just like a pair of headphones. You blow through it as hard as you can, and it quantifies your lung function so that you can see how you're doing at any point in time and know how much medication or what type of medication you need to take based on your physician's prescribed asthma action plan.
Now tell me, from the point where you got this idea to where you are right now, what happened? What's gone down?
Sure. So a lot has happened. It's been about 2.5 years since we started the company back in October 2012. It was 3 years soon. Or 3 years now, really. And essentially, in order to fund the project, we entered a number of competitions while we were still in school. We won about 10 of the 12 that we entered across the country, which enabled us to continue working full-time after graduating, raised a seed round of funding from investors just about a year ago. And we currently just submitted to the FDA, so we're going through the FDA clearance process so that we can get this into as many hands as possible.
So then tell me how being a part of this conference is benefiting you.
Sure. So I think, anytime you have the opportunity to network with other women that are interested in the science and entrepreneurship, kind of that space and where those things collide, there's a lot of opportunity to share ideas. And I think a big part of it is if you can take, one lesson from another woman who's been through it before, that's just going to make you better, make you smarter, and help you get to a point of success even faster.
Amazing. Dena, that you can even put together such phenomenal women. And I'm going to use the word phenomenal because when you're building a heart or, saving a life maybe with asthma or saving lives like Dr. Wolff, that's phenomenal. I want you to tell everybody else about the conference one more time. Who's invited and what they can expect?
It's open to the public, but as I said, it's $20 to register and to attend. And from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., we have a continental breakfast, You get lunch. We have the cocktail networking reception. So go to MissouriCures.org to register or call 314-993-1900. But we would love for people to come out. Last year we had researchers and corporate executives and students. We had some students that came and heard these amazing women. So it's a very inspiring day.
Well, I'm excited. I'm definitely going to be there. To learn more about the Women in Science Entrepreneurship Conference, visit MissouriCures.org or call 314-993-1900. There's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.